Are present. The jury's not present. We were informed about 45 minutes ago that the jury has reached a verdict. In the event that the verdict is not guilty, this trial will conclude. In the event that there's a guilty verdict, we need to move on to an aggravation phase immediately after the reading of that verdict. I've given the parties proposed aggravating circumstances, instructions, and proposed verdict form. The state and the defense both have a chance to review those.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections from the state?
No, Your Honor.
How about from the defense? The defense did email my staff requesting an additional paragraph. The defendant is not required to testify or produce evidence of any kind. The defendant's decision not to testify or produce evidence is not evidence of any aggravating factor, which I did include in the bottom third of page 3. Given that, are there any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Are either the state or the defense requesting any other additional instructions?
No, Your Honor.
If there's an aggravation phase, does the state plan on introducing any testimony or exhibits?
Testimony, I believe, likely from 2 family members. We will limit it. I don't plan on doing openings, just presenting testimony and then argument.
All right. Would the defense anticipate presenting any evidence?
Your Honor, can we just stipulate to that? I mean, the statute says there's only one punishment for this crime. What is this? Why is there an aggravation phase for this specific count?
Much like the guilty verdict, the jury in Arizona has to find whether or not there's any aggravating circumstances. In addition, the jury would still need to find that if it's a guilty verdict, whether or not it's a dangerous offense. Until it's found as a dangerous offense, that sentence that you're talking about wouldn't be triggered. So I think we need to have an aggravation phase regardless. So would you plan on presenting any testimony or evidence in the aggravation phase if there is an aggravation phase?
No, but could I just stipulate to it or not? That's my question.
You can stipulate to aggravation and you can stipulate to whether or not it's a dangerous offense, but I think you should probably wait until we read the verdict to do that. So I guess it will, depending on what the verdict is, we may take another break. If there is an aggravation phase, are your witnesses here yet?
No, they are not here yet, Your Honor. The next of kin are, from my understanding, about 5 minutes out.
All right, we'll wait a few more minutes before we take that verdict. Please let me know when we're ready to come out.
Yes, thank you.
Anna says she's 10 minutes away, but she's
or financial harm.
Absolutely.
And you're also further agreeing that the offense involved the presence of an accomplice.
So we're going to play that verdict for you here in a couple of minutes, but per the court order's rules, this is why we've been having it on a 30-minute delay the past couple of weeks. We aren't able to live stream it. So we will get to that verdict momentarily, but, I think just an end to a case that, again, 6 years. This killing of Charles happened before JJ and Tylee both went missing, happened before Tammy was killed. So this was the first of kind of many strange, horrific, terrible cases, and Charles's family seeing some justice today. We're going to take a look right now, though, at that verdict that just was read a few minutes ago.
All right, we are working to get that
we're having
video. Go ahead, Zach. Is that it?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I
right
think
now?
we're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
All right, the jury is present. Please be seated. Do we have a foreperson? Who's the foreperson?
Yes,
Has the jury reached a verdict?
yes, we have.
I'm going to ask you to hand that to my courtroom assistant. I'll ask the clerk to read and record the verdict.
In the Superior Court of the State of Arizona in and for the County of Maricopa, State of Arizona versus Lori Daybell, CR 2021-001704-001, verdict count 1. We, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn in the above entitled action, upon our oaths, do find the defendant, Lori Daybell, as to the crime of count 1, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder occurring on or about July 11, 2019, guilty. Signed, foreperson. Is this your true verdict? So say you one and all.
Yes.
On the court's own motion, I'll go ahead and ask the clerk to poll the jury.
Juror number 1, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 2, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 7, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 8, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 9, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 12, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 13, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 15, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 16, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to ask the jury to retire to the jury room for just about 2 minutes. I need to discuss something with the parties before we determine whether you're done or not. So the admonition still applies. Please go to the jury room for a few minutes.
All right, to the jury.
So there you heard the verdict being read. And, the judge saying they're going to take that 15-minute break, which they should resume court probably in the next 10 minutes or so. We're going to go back on that 30-minute court order delay. So we're not going to be able to bring you that aggregated phase live for until 30 minutes after it is aired. But we're being told that during that phase, the prosecutor plans to introduce testimony from 2 family members.
Is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 16, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to ask the jury to retire to the jury room for just about 2 minutes. I need to discuss something with the parties before we determine whether you're done or not. So the admonition still applies. Please go to the jury room for a few minutes.
All right, to the jury.
verdict coming down, Lori Vallow Daybell found guilty of murdering her fourth husband, Charles Vallow, conspiring with her brother Alex Cox to shoot them at a Chandler home back in 2019. The motives that the state alleged: money, an affair that Lori.
Perhaps a willingness to stipulate to aggravating factors. Is that something you want to do, or do we want to go through this aggravation phase?
I'm willing to stipulate to it, Your Honor. All that it is the dangerous phase. Is that correct? There's only one there's only one sentence.
Well, the jury would need to find, first of all, whether or not this is a dangerous offense first. Secondly, whether the offense caused physical, emotional, or financial harm to the victim, or if the victim died as a result of the conduct of the defendant caused emotional or financial harm to the victim's immediate family. And then thirdly, the offense involved the presence of an accomplice. If you're willing to stipulate to all three of those, we can do that. If not, we'll bring the jury back in.
I will stipulate to it, Your Honor.
All right. You understand that if you stipulate to this instead of a jury finding, well, let me back up. You understand the jury would have to find these aggravating factors beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
All right. And do you understand that if you stipulate to these factors instead of a jury doing it, I could also find additional aggravating factors at sentencing?
Sure.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you in any way to get you to stipulate to these factors?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything to get you to stipulate to these factors?
No.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication in the last 24 hours?
No.
Do you agree that pursuant to the jury's verdict of guilt, that this would be a dangerous offense because a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument was used?
I'm stipulating to it.
You agree that that this is a dangerous offense?
Correct.
And you're further stipulating that as a result of your conduct, at least the victim or the victim's family suffered emotional or financial harm?
Absolutely.
And you're also further agreeing that the offense involved the presence of an accomplice?
Yes.
Is the state satisfied with the colloquy?
Yes, Your Honor, it appears it's knowing voluntary. Currently made.
All right, the court does find that the stipulation to those three factors was knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily made. I will accept the defendant's stipulation. At this time, I'm going to bring in the jury and release them from the admonition. Before we do that, well, as my staff's lining up the jury, do you want to have a sentencing date within approximately 30 days, or do you want to wait until after the next trial to be sentenced on this matter?
What does the court prefer?
It doesn't matter to me. Maybe you want to talk to your attorneys or advisory council about that. We don't have to do it right now. You can do it in a few minutes. Please be seated. The jury is present again. Members of the jury, you are now released from the admonition. This concludes your jury service. I want to thank you for your jury service in this matter and your attention in this matter. The admonition is lifted, meaning you can talk to anyone about any aspect of this case that you want to at this point, but you also have the right to not talk to anyone about any aspect about this case. I just need to take care of a few more matters, but if you want to wait for me in the jury room, I'd like to thank you personally, and then you can be on your way. If you don't want to wait for me, that's fine as well, but you are released to go at this time. All right, thank you.
All rise for the jury.
All right, please be seated. Do you want to talk to your advisory councils briefly to discuss whether or not you want to proceed to sentencing or wait until after the next trial?
If we could just wait till after the next trial, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'll hold off on ordering a pre-sentence report until we resolve the next remaining case. I've already set the dates, and we have a status conference in mid-May on that. So unless there's anything else from the state's perspective,
No, Your Honor.
from anything else from your perspective?
Nope.
All right, we'll be at recess on this matter.
Family members were like, she's been in the courtroom basically this entire trial. She's followed this case very closely, so she will have kind of some of that coming up when she gets down and back from inside the courtroom. But the verdict reached after just about 3 hours of deliberation for the jury. Again, this case was supposed to go 6 weeks. Here we are, the second day of week 3 with a verdict, I think in large part due to the fact that Lori Vallow Daybell decided not to put any witnesses on the stand or present any evidence. What went into that decision, I don't think many people besides her or her legal team know at this point, but that decision did not help her case, at least we believe in the minds of the jury when they came back with this verdict so quickly, guys.
You know, Zach, you mentioned the aggregation phase. For people who do not follow court, who are not in the depths of all of this, what do you mean by that?
So just talking about just how severe the case is and kind of just in terms of sentencing guidelines, what that would mean. So it's more of just a formality when we have just kind of one count that was being convicted or that was being charged to a defendant. But it's more of a formality, especially in kind of this case.
And Zach, I know that Brianna was in the courtroom. You were covering the case from the outside, but you guys are working together. I thought I heard you mention something about confusion for Lori Daybell when this sentence was read.
So she was confused kind of when that they were talking about that aggregated phase. They talked about that before the verdict was read. They said, hey, depending on how the verdict goes, we might take a break. We might do this aggregated phase. And from what I'm being told from people inside the courtroom, she looked a little confused specifically about why they were doing that aggregated phase, what was going to happen, because there is only one count, one charge that the jury was kind of deliberating here. So that was the confusion. We're going to have much more on her demeanor kind of when the verdict was read.
Brianna talked about how many people were in the courtroom and how people were waiting outside of the courtroom day by day trying to get in there. I'm wondering, with you outside of the courtroom with this sentence being read today, has anyone outside of the courtroom had anything to say about this decision?
So a lot of people that were here to watch, to witness, whether they knew Lori Vallow Daybell personally or not, or just kind of fascinated, intrigued by her. A lot of those people were actually up in the courtroom the entire day, sitting around waiting. We've been outside, kind of holding everything down. Brianna has been inside, so we haven't been able to talk to anyone specifically after this verdict has been read, since it came down just such a short time ago. But we are set up for press conferences with the prosecutor. If any family or friends walk out, we have put in a request if any of the jurors would like to speak, just to kind of gauge their interpretations on this case. I mean, we have so many questions for the jury, just how everything unfolded. But we haven't been able to talk to anyone just who is walking by unaffiliated with the case. A lot of those people were and have been upstairs most of the day.
All right, Zach, great work out there. Thank you so much. We'll check back in when everybody comes out to your microphones and all the other media that is out there as well. Thank you. Great work out there. All right, we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about weather and